Never mind what you seen.
And fuck what you heard. Fuck what you didn't hear.
You heard
And
me?
fuck fantasy teams.
Oh, wow.
It's football season, people. I'm sorry. I'm on one. I'm on one.
Crazy.
Relax,
I'm
Drizzy.
on one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, if y'all didn't know, this is Swang. It's art by KJ. It's our boy
It's
Katsky.
Katsky.
That's Katsky.
Everyone who knows me knows I'm probably the most proud Steelers fan that they know in their friend group. Steelers.
Unfortunately.
Big Steelers.
Ooh.
Big
Bottom of the
Steelers.
barrel.
We got
Ouch.
some
Bottom of the barrel is kind of tough, Welch. I know you a Ravens fan, man.
we got some Ravens hate in the rear.
Hate.
And we have an avid
Jags, fan.
fan.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I was proud of myself knowing that you were a Jags fan,
I
knowing how much
appreciate you paying attention.
don't.
It's been a while. We've had a lot of second and third places. I know you guys haven't beat us in 2.5 seasons.
Oh, wow.
Still can't beat Patrick Mahomes. Still. Hey, go ahead.
God.
Because I was going to say I'm the only person with a win in this
Swang will talk
in
this
this room
Steelers
today.
shit all day.
Yeah,
That's what he does.
because
He literally started a fresh group chat just
Yeah.
for me, him, and Mel. Ooh.
Is that how the saying goes?
Yeah.
I don't.
He who laughs
don't
laughs loudest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He
that's
who
what
laughs
it is.
last loudest.
Yeah. So, hey man, we're in rebuild. Yeah. Yeah, we're rebuilding. We're rebuilding.
You still got
We got an aging Russell Wilson for $1 million.
I don't have the other dude.
We got Justin Fields who just balled out.
Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger
He
been
retired.
gone.
He been retired.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
old. I'm like
What's up?
went to his other profession full time.
Who?
Taking shit.
Justin Fields? Listen, I like Justin Fields.
Justin be
You
balling.
Justin
That's my
Fields.
guy.
He balled.
Love Justin.
He needs he needed an opportunity
Boy,
to
he can spin the
showcase.
rock.
You know what I'm saying? He could sling, yo. He could sling.
Boy, could spin.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's not use sling. Let's use spin. Pause.
Sling.
I saved him.
I think if he's good to go next week, they'll let Russell go. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm gonna go with my gut. I like what I saw yesterday. You don't think he's gonna? But here's the thing. I'm cool with that because if Fields fucks up or he goes down, anything like that, you got the veteran to come in that can control a game, yo. Like,
Sierra's husband. Just so you know.
He's responsible.
yeah, where he's kind of like in a shell.
hip-hop.
Yeah. Because, bro, Kenny Pickett wasn't shit, but I wish they would have started him out the
Features
gate.
best music.
Just let the young guy get his legs up under him. There you go. You know what I'm saying? So nah. But let's take it back to it. Only person in the room with a win. Not only that, multiple wins this week.
Jesus Christ.
Because I got to start off the football season by watching the Ravens lose again to Patrick Mahomes.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? Mad shots. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And then we had a league. This is the first year that ESPN launched fantasy women's basketball.
Yep. Started a league. Shout out to the Big W.
CC,
Let 'em
do you
gloat in peace. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Let 'em
CC,
gloat.
do you love me? Had the 5th pick. I drafted Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to get into the Caitlin Clark injury shit. We won't do that. Maybe that would be another episode. It's just a
Or
sports
not.
episode. Or not. You know what I'm saying? Because race ends up coming into it, yo. We don't
Hopefully
want to talk
not.
about race all the time, yo. But yeah, I drafted CC. You had Aja. You had the
I had
number
Asia
1 pick.
Wilson, yeah,
How
the
he
number
makes the
1 pick.
fucking league and he's got the number 1 pick. is
You've
kinda
done that in
crazy,
multiple
right?
leagues you've had in previous years. I don't want to hear that. I don't
It's
make
cheating,
it.
right?
ESPN automatically does that. He knows that.
I
He's
don't
just
know
being
about
an
this year.
asshole
It
right
didn't
now.
say. It didn't say randomized before the
Oh my
draft. Yo.
God.
Nah, I'm fucking around. He did randomize it, yo. I just gotta. I'm a lie
Man,
a little
just
bit,
get
yo, to
to
make it
this-
sound good, yo.
get-
All right, you want to get
get-
to it? You want to get
Guys,
to it?
potting.
You want to get to it?
Get to it.
So
man.
I don't watch the W. Don't really know shit. I know a couple names. Nah, that's heard you.
I disagree. He didn't care until this year.
Yeah, I didn't care until this year. I'll be that guy to admit it.
Casual.
And you know what?
A casual.
Casual. But
Nothing wrong with
the
being
games that I
casual.
watched, nah, girls be hooping.
Yeah.
And
Fundamentally sound.
I've been to, I think, at least one NCAA women's game with him.
Yep.
And I remember conversations years ago where I'm just like, or we've all just had, a lot of us have the same sentiment, which is with women's sports and like high school and college sports in general, men's and women's, you're seeing like the game arguably in its purest form. You're seeing real playmaking being done, schemes and shit like that, yo. So, there still is a level of appreciation for the sport. But, yeah, I'm not going to lie. The CC Angel Reese shit and, Aja obviously being great. The Vegas winning, 2 out of the last 3 years
Yeah.
is a big thing.
Yeah, the hype.
Yeah, it's going to
real.
make you want to watch.
It's very real. Yeah, it's very real.
Nothing wrong with that.
But from a sport fanatic standpoint, yeah, I knew nothing. I went into this shit completely blind. Like I said, I knew some of the names, my team. Shout out to these
I
women.
just say I won.
Nah.
This is a
I
very-
gotta drag it for a little bit because
is
all
so
year
off topic.
they were preying on my downfall. All year preying on my downfall. I scraped him week 1, and he's like, "Oh, I need to get back.
I didn't have my whole
We don't
team.
play each other for the rest of the schedule. I guess I'll see you in the playoffs." And now, granted, to his credit, right? He started off 0-2 or some shit like that. Then he
did.
rattled off the next 8 straight. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner came back. His team started getting real crazy. Again, he had Aja Wilson, who literally, we know what she does. She averages, 28 and 12
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
Five,
She's a
6
monster.
rebounds, 2.5 blocks,
Yeah, she's
1.5
legit.
steals. I know her body. You know what I'm saying?
As
I
we all
respect game.
as we all should. But go on.
And from a fantasy standpoint, if the people at home don't know how fantasy sports works, you get a certain allotment of points per statistical category. So if she gets an assist, you get 1.5 points. She scores 2 points, you get 2 points, so on and so forth. Aja Wilson was a fucking absolute unit, averaging 54.5 points a game, and she had multiple 70-point, or she had an 89-point fantasy
For as
game.
worried as he wasn't about my team, he sure was doing his research about my team.
Bro, I it's fantasy. I gotta study numbers, yo. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, yo, he rattled off 8 straight, yo. Wasn't enough to get him the second seed, right? You ended up being 3rd seed, 4th seed.
Yeah, because me and you were in the same division.
Yeah. So yeah, it got crazy.
I was stuck being 3rd.
But yo,
because
my
divisions.
team steamrolled everybody all year, yo.
They did.
We get to the play. Got you right now, my guy. Caitlin Clark,
Yeah.
Kayla McBride, Dearica Hamby, Brianna Jones, Azure,
Yeah.
right? Stevens, Hines Allen, Sims, Skylar Diggins, Jordan Horston, and Ezzy, I can't pronounce her last name, Mag Begor?
Yeah.
Mag
Something
Begor,
like that.
something like that, yeah. Again, 3 top 5 centers, light. Two of the best guards in the league, light. What's up?
Nah, he did it.
That's
I did.
hate.
He did it all
Because-
himself.
So I told him, me and him tend to draft a lot alike
Yes.
in the moment. But
As he was
I
drafting.
wasn't looking up
Yeah.
names. I'm just looking purely at numbers. Yo, a lot of my players I drafted way above their average draft position. Like way above.
Way
Caitlin
above.
Clark, they had listed as a 2nd round pick. I drafted her with my first pick at number 5. Like, early on, it was looking a little rough, yo. I'm not gonna lie. But then she started dropping triple doubles and just going absolutely crazy, yo. The naysayers, again, that's another
You
pod,
have
yo.
angry body language.
Who, me? This guy?
Fuck him.
I mean, yeah, he's tight. Because, yo, not even gonna hold you. Yo,
Unfold your arm.
yo, they had us in the first half. They had us in the
He's so
first half.
mad.
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, I was sweating a little bit. Like literally through the whole playoffs, I'm watching his team more than I'm watching mine. Just praying somebody tweak an ankle.
and then
yo.
guess what?
Yeah,
Two
we-
people go down on my team.
Well, you.
2 of my biggest
His
people.
prayers
Yo,
got his.
Hey,
Hold on.
hey,
Yo.
Late.
And then yesterday, my last bastion of hope, the soon-to-be unanimous MVP herself, Asia Wilson, who hasn't missed a game since 2019.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she missed.
She missed a game yesterday because they were playing like back-to-backs against New York type shit.
But you know what though? You know what though?
So pissed.
A great man by the name of Dwayne Johnson once said, "It doesn't matter."
Fam, are you
She could have
quoting
dropped.
The Rock?
She could have dropped
What's the-
70,
We're not even on top.
and I'm still winning.
I mean, The Rock was a football player at the University of Miami. We're there.
Yeah, you know.
6 degrees of separation.
So listen, shout out to women's basketball.
Fact, shout
out
W.
to fantasy sports, and now again, football boys, we back. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to go deep into fantasy football, but how do you feel? At least, how do you feel about your teams? I feel like
I
in
like my
both the
fantasy
leagues,
football teams.
I feel you drafted some teams. You stole some of my players. You're a cocksucker, but it's all good.
That's strong language.
Football and fantasy sports brings. No, you should see. No. You think this is bad? You should read the threads in most of our chats when we're drafting.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's vile.
It's bad.
And any person at home that's into fantasy sports, you know what's up, yo. So, yeah, no, he stole a couple of my players. I probably stole some of his, yo, because, again, we draft alike. The thing is we talk too fucking much to each other, so we like a lot of the same players and all this other shit. Like, he took Tony Pollard in one league after I told him I think Tony Pollard's going to have a good year, and I took Tony Pollard in another league. It's all good. We're right as rain, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Yeah, 2 quarterback league this year. That's new for us.
Yes, two
it should be
starting
fun.
quarterbacks.
Yeah. I'm sure there's like a
lot of people hating on it.
Nah,
People ask me why we did that. When I was talking to people, when I was talking to people when I went to the flag games over the weekend, everybody was like, "Oh, your fantasy league was already full." I was like, "Yeah." They were like, "Why are you guys doing like a 2 quarterback one?" I said, "Because why not?"
Because it's different. It's different.
I'm tired. I've been playing fantasy sports since I was 11.
Yo, it changes strategy.
Yeah.
It changes strategy. I'm tired of doing the same shit every year with fantasy sports.
Yep.
Like let's there's gonna be a year, maybe next year, where we start a fucking keeper league. Because that is becoming way more common in football leagues
that would
now.
Be fun.
And not just that, historically that's a baseball thing. So anyway.
KJ just shaking his head. He don't give a fuck about football,
Nah, it's
fantasy
all
sports,
good.
none of that.
Yeah. But yo, football is why we're here.
Yes, it is. The pigskin.
We want to talk about
That's what.
That's
what it is.
I know. Come on.
Is it because he's got an assistant coach outfit on, yo? He looks like he coaches 5A.
Not 5A.
Not 5A. Definitely not 5A.
Huh?
Let's say like Agawam Pee Wee.
West Springfield,
man.
maybe.
You know,
Westfield Bombers.
Oh man.
Like West Side Pee Wee.
Terriers.
Whatever
yeah.
you guys were.
It was
Yeah.
the Terriers, I believe, right?
You were a West Side boy. Yeah.
Yeah. You were a West Side boy. The slights is crazy. I get it though. I'd be mad too if I lost to an undefeated team.
Took it and been like West Coast. Kendrick.
Nah. I made a name for
hip-hop.
They're off.
Nah, I went. I made a name for myself everywhere my feet planted, yo.
all
So
cool.
it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's different eras. But anyway, we are here to talk about some of our favorite football movies of all time. Yeah, we all have our own individual lists. Top five. Now, we kind of talked pre-pod about like, are we gonna put these in any specific order? And we kind of just said, if we have an order, we'll do an order for our own individual lists. I hate putting things in order. It's probably how my brain processes things. But I might have a top one, like we talked about. We might have a top one, but our other picks might just be it's like once you're in that. Once you make our top 5, you're just in the top 5.
So are
It
we
doesn't really
ascending
matter.
or descending? Are we going from our?
We can go
building up
descending.
to the one?
Yeah, we can
5
build
to
up to
1.
what our
Yeah.
one is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I think
Are
we
we
can go
round robining
snake
this?
draft
Yeah.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
KJ,
Round robin it.
number 1.
Man. So no, number 5.
Number 5.
Or you're number 5.
Yes, sir.
Pardon.
Well,
Name
you're
of the
number
movie
1,
and
but you're
reason?
number 5. Yeah.
Name of the movie, reason, shout
Okay.
out maybe a character or a player that you
Or
you
a
fuck
scene
with,
that
or
you. Yeah.
I'm ready.
yeah, do your thing.
5. The Blind Side.
I hate you. I hate you.
It's not on my list.
It ain't anywhere near my list.
It's a terrible movie.
5, The Blind Side.
Why though?
Why?
Now, watching it, having, somewhat of a heart, like the sentiment of it, first off, my movies are gonna be different than all of yours, I think, because I'm the least of a football fan out of anyone here.
Fair enough.
So, I'm gonna watch it for reasons outside of
Football. Yeah.
Got you.
So, I thought it had a feel-good story, taking a young person in, giving them an opportunity.
White
and,
savior movie.
Well,
Yeah.
the movie did a good job of that.
But that the white savior trope aside, because even if it would have been black people, it's great to see a kid stuck out in the rain and take them in, and give them an opportunity. And
Warm embrace.
hey, I have an extra room. You look homeless.
Fair enough.
Someone
Someone
that
who'd
seemed
been
decent.
there.
So the feel good story put it in my top 5 until the aftermath. The aftermath of finding out that
This
it
last
was
couple years,
actually
right? Yeah.
not, they didn't really adopt him. And they put him on the Britney Spears plan and gave him the conservatorship.
Yep.
And all that stuff.
The Britney Spears 360. Damn, they hit me one more time.
Yeah,
Fucking-
right. So they hit him one more time. Unfortunately, Michael Orr's version of his truth didn't live up to how flowery the movie was.
No, it did
And
not.
I also thought it was hilarious how much they tried to push that other people viewed Sandra Bullock's character as a sex symbol in real life or whatever. The way they made sure everyone
Yeah.
gawked at her. I was Sandra Bullock's not an ugly lady or whatever, so cool. That works in the movie, but when I seen what the real lady looked like, I was like, you guys are dragging it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's my 5.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give a 5 or entry to my list, whatever. I definitely got Varsity Blues. Varsity Blues. Familiar?
Oh, it's on my list.
It's on my list as
on your
well.
list? Yeah. There's gonna be shared moments, yo. Obviously if you place it
So if I have it,
specific place.
so if we have it somewhere else, do we say where we have it?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Hell yeah. But we can
still talk
we
about
can
it,
still
yeah.
banter about it. Bro, MTV movie. So
Period piece for sure.
definitely.
You got to give
This
it up
might
to,
also have been a 99 movie, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken, yo. Yo, rest in peace,
that,
Paul Walker.
Facts.
that,
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
And John Moxon, was that
Moxon,
Mox.
yeah, that's Dawson.
That's
Yeah.
from my man from Dawson's Creek.
Vanderbeek.
Vanderbeek, yeah.
James
James
Vanderbeek.
Vanderbeek.
It's Dawson's
Yeah.
Creek. He's Dawson's Creek.
is.
Yeah.
Come on, that's Dawson.
Yes, that's the Dawson, yo. But yeah, like another movie I'm sure we all have on here, came out before Friday Night Lights, but kind of is the same movie.
Well, yeah, it's the high school
High
football
school
experience.
Yeah. Instead of the quarterback, like Mike Moxon to the Mike Winchell, Winchell's already the starter.
Yeah.
Booby Miles is the one that gets hurt.
Yeah,
and
he was the
the
starter.
player swap and all
Yeah.
that shit. But it just kind of gave you how do I say it? I guess a serious enough drama with John Voight fucking giving an all-time coach performance in an
That's a
MTV
fact.
movie. He's a fucking asshole.
He is
yo.
a terrible person.
Yo, horrible, yo. What does he say? You wouldn't know the difference between a sneeze and a wet fart or some shit like that. Yo, you're gonna be a backup forever. Yeah. Classic, yo. Classic bars. But yeah. Varsity Blues, yeah, it just gives you enough comedy to keep a teenager, I guess, engaged, yo, and enough decent football moments, yo. Some pretty solid little football moments, not really gimmicky like that.
The football looked like football.
Football was pretty solid, yo. Hard hits. We talked about they talked about steroid use, or not steroid use, but just
pain medicine.
they
and
were
all that.
giving
like Toradol
Paul
shots
Walker,
and shit.
Was it Toradol? Yeah.
They didn't say it, but yeah,
That's what it
Toradol.
was. Yeah, because that's what's deteriorating his knee from
Yeah.
the inside and shit, and all that sports science shit, yo. So dope, funny. Billy Bob. Love Billy Bob.
Gotta love
Motherfucker
Billy
had a
Bob.
pig as a pet. Yeah. And he called it a dog.
It was an emotional drunk.
Yeah, Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Very much.
Gun culture in the South. Just
Heavy.
having a shotgun at your disposal.
Yeah.
To be able to drive out drunk
The truck gun.
to the field and just shoot trophies because the coach pissed you off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Being able to drink in the town and buy liquor because you're on the fucking high school football
Shit, they
team.
went to the
It
strip
had
club.
like a lot
Shit,
of
they
the.
went to the strip club.
Preferential
They were at
treatment.
the- yeah, preferential treatment,
for,
Yeah.
like
Not
how
the
athletes
athletes.
get
the strip
treated
club
as
where their
stars.
teacher was
A
yo,
stripper, yeah.
You can't tell me teachers don't make money, bro. Anyway, Varsity Blues. That's what I have as my entry to my list. So,
Fair enough.
because I'm sure again we all have it, so we
Yeah.
can. Yeah.
My number 5 is The Water Boy. Bobby Boucher.
Cruz almost gave me shit for
Didn't make my list, but I like
not
it.
putting
It's
Waterboy
It's
on
on my
there.
honorable mention.
Yeah.
I was scrambling right up until we started this pod to figure out what my 5th was going to be.
Word.
And I landed on The Water Boy because most of the other ones I have are more serious. They're all more serious. And I was like, it was between that and another comedic one.
An ode to foosball.
And so I rolled with The Water Boy, all-time Adam Sandler character.
Yes.
Yo, it gets shitted on, which is wild to me.
People are sensitive.
Yeah.
I don't...
They'll say
It's
mockery
pre-Little
of-
Nicky
Mockery of that type
of
On the spectrum type
on the
of-
spectrum, yo. But
sensitive world.
he's
we
not
live in.
really on the spectrum,
Agreed.
though.
Yeah,
Just
I
like
don't think
Forrest
he's on
Gump.
the-
Just quirky,
Yeah, I don't think he's on the spectrum in the movie.
Yeah.
I think he's just
strange.
somebody from the
Sheltered
backwoods.
life?
Yeah, shelter life, bayou life.
Yeah.
Like,
Mama's boy.
that's it. That's all I took it as. I never thought he
devil.
was a spectrum kid.
Who's the villain in that movie?
Mom.
The mom. The mom's definitely the villain.
Holds him back the most?
Yeah, he just wants to play football.
And I mean, she's like kind of like
Water
not
sucks.
even-
Gatorade is better.
She thinks. I mean, she's
Everything's the devil.
brainwashing. she's
Yeah, everything's the
brainwashing
devil.
him with religion.
Yeah, everything's
Like
the
you know what I mean? Like
Everything's the
devil.
that are
Yeah.
just anti what she personally prefers.
Astrology is the devil.
yeah.
It might be. I don't know.
I mean that's a rough example, but I mean like she was saying anything that she just didn't want to hear.
Yeah,
was
that's a
the
fact.
devil.
That's a
Like,
fact.
you know what I mean? Like girls are the devil.
Listen.
Like you know what I mean? Like listening to women. Like but you're a woman. But no, listen to me.
Yeah, listen to me, but
But the
No other
mother,
woman.
like,
Yeah. So it's a
David.
great. Oh man, I wish I could change it too late now.
it's all good. That we got honorable mentions and shit.
Do you think?
And so the football in the movie is actually decent football when it happens.
Yeah. You get the slapsticky shit because
Yeah.
he's like the greatest. He's a 99 across
But-
the board as a fucking middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Like, that's,
But you get so many quotable lines in this movie.
yeah.
Like the whole medulla oblongata
Yeah.
scene.
Medulla oblongata.
Alligators are hungry.
Deal with the
Mama,
fake hand or whatever.
Mama said,
Oh, no.
No.
That's in Happy Gilmore.
yeah, that's Happy
yeah,
Gilmore.
my fault.
Yeah,
Chubbs.
rest in peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Damn.
But yeah,
the Rocky like Carl.
The Water Boy, man. I think it's a solid little
No, Waterboy.
football
No,
movie,
that's
yeah.
a solid pick.
was a
Cruz
good-
was
that
giving
was
me
a- that
shit
was a
when me and
sleeper
him were
pick. I
talking
forgot
about it. And he
about
was like, I don't think you could pick that because it's just, he's like, it's more funny. But I'm like, bro, there's mad football.
There is
and
mad
football is the
football in
focal
it.
point of the movie.
He
'Cause-
goes from being the Water Boy to
Yeah.
being the best linebacker.
I think that's more than the other one that you were calling because I didn't even.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I didn't
Yes.
doubt it when you said it. Like when you said it just now, I said, "Oh, I forgot about that one," as opposed to the one you said before. I'm like, "Is that a football movie?"
Which we'll get to at some point.
Yeah. When we get to like our sleepers and,
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that, yeah, for sure. What you got next, brother?
Said snakes, right?
Oh yeah, if we're going snake,
it's back to me.
Nah, he
Nah, if
hasn't
we're
did
going
it
snake,
before.
Oh,
it's
you
me
get your
next.
get back. Yeah.
So since you already said Varsity Blues, I'm now gonna call an audible and switch. Because Varsity Blues was originally my 4. However, something else just popped in my head. The Little Giants.
Fuck you. I didn't have it,
The Little Giants.
but it was gonna be
It's
a,
on
it
my
was a sleeper
list.
pick. Yeah.
It's on my list.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
ahead.
Instantly popped in my head when I started talking about the Water Boy. I
it's
said,
on
yeah,
my list.
the Little Giants, classic.
Oh,
you got
it's on my
you got
Shout out to
Icebox.
Dodds.
You got
Shout out
Hot
to
Hands
Dodds.
Heenan. Like
Yeah.
what? It is a
on my list.
Yeah, John Madden in the movie.
you have John Madden pulling up with some NFL players.
Ed don't forget
Ed O'Neal, Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Rick Moranis,
Rick
when he
Moranis.
was really like doing it still.
When he was
Ed O'Neal is
killing.
the classic stuck on
That's coach, man.
Coach.
old sports. I mean, like
Yeah.
all the way back to Al Bundy
Yep.
being stuck on Polk High from that couch while selling shoes.
Yep.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's a football guy. I got it.
Definitely a football guy.
Nah,
I'll dig into it more when I get to my pick.
Yeah.
Because it's got a good place on my list.
Okay.
We can talk about
Little
that.
Giants is dope to me. Because it's
Annexation of Puerto Rico, Doug.
It's teaching football. It's hijinks. Yeah, whatever. But like you're teaching these kids who are unathletic and all this other shit the structure of the game, yo.
Yeah, you're teaching the kids that nobody wanted. That
You're a football. You're a basketball coach, bro. You have to teach raw youth how to fucking play a sport.
Yep.
The right way. So yeah, that's a good pick, yo. That's a real good pick. My next pick, is it fair if I say, because I'll pick one if you guys make me, but is it fair if I say both the longest yards? Because I feel like they respectfully both should be mentioned, and for me, they're both on the same level, like of funny. One is obviously 70s funny.
Nah, I want you to pick one.
You want me to pick one?
I do.
Never seen it.
Either of
Either
them?
one?
Not Burt Reynolds
Oh, wow.
or Adam Sandler?
And Burt Reynolds is in the fucking remake?
Yeah.
I'll pick the one with Adam Sandler. Though.
Okay.
I'll pick the one with Adam Sandler. In a lot of ways, it is a better movie.
Yes.
But the 70s humor.
Yeah.
70s humor. But structurally, yo, for a remake, it's almost like it's not like shot for shot, but it's pretty close to the original.
Yes.
A couple things got changed around, but out of this world idea, which am I bugging for thinking this? I feel like a memory got unlocked. Was there something similar to this either happening around the time the movie came out or happened in history where there was like
there's like a prison football league.
either football or basketball. I can't remember.
It was like a thing.
Yeah, okay. All right. But all-star cast. Adam Sandler as the fucking point shaving quarterback, yo. He's a fucking disgrace. Retired, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes to prison for reckless endangerment and all this other shit. Yeah, Warden wants him to fucking start a football team to play his guards that have won.
Yeah.
Or he wants to win a championship. Doesn't matter, yo. Stone Cold's in it.
Yeah, Stone Cold's
fucking
in it.
Nelly,
Kevin
Michael
Nash.
Irvin, Kevin Nash.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The Boz is in it.
Yep.
Yo, and you got some fucking Oakleys, yo. Yo, you were for the Boz, yo. Shout out to you, dog. Yo, but no, solid football moments, good comedy, and in the remake, yo, you have a lot of real athletes in there.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. Yeah, even the basketball moments were
Yeah.
dope, yo, because Adam Sandler.
Oh, this dude's
is a
cheeseburger
baller.
Eddie in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. Oh my God. Why can't I think of his name?
Me neither right now.
Why can't we think of the dad from fucking
Everybody hates Chris.
Everybody Hates Chris, yo? Why can't we think of his name?
You talk about
Damn, that's fucked up.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews.
Wow, he played football. Look at that.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Chargers, right? 2
Yeah.
years. Then he got hurt. Is what it is.
Yeah. Longest yard. Fire flick, yo.
Yeah. Longest yards kind of slept on, yo.
Yeah. Got some race stuff in there, too.
Yeah, Chris
Stone
Rock.
Cold runs the ball.
Oh,
This is how the white man runs the
this
football.
how the white man runs the football. You black son of a bitch or some shit like that. He
Yeah.
says some extra shit at the end of it.
Man.
Stone Cold definitely drops the N-word in there, yo, and that shit kind of hurt my soul watching it as a teen. But I'm kind of like, yo, it's a movie. But like every time he says it in the movie, I'm like, yo, fuck him up.
Did he say it in the movie?
Yeah, bro. When they're in the library, yo, he's like, oh, does it offend you when I call you that N-word?
Oh, shit. I
Yeah,
never even noticed that.
Yeah. Kevin Nash, and the Boz roll up on him, yo. They're about to it was about to be the big boot, a stunner, and Boz was about to put him in the fucking torture rack, yo. Like, yeah.
Never noticed. Gonna have to rewatch
But
now.
Chris Rock with the comedic timing, yo, that boy got some slave feet. Like,
Oh, talk about
yeah,
Nelly.
you haven't seen it, yeah.
Talk about
Half the
Nelly.
movie,
I'm not-
half the movie he's running
Nelly's
with
running
with no cleats on.
No cleats.
Yeah, he's running barefoot in the desert. Yeah, it's a little wild. What you got?
All right, I'm gonna tell you my number 3. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm gonna tell you my number 4, only because we've already discussed my number 3.
Okay.
My number 3 is Varsity Blues.
Fair.
We've already talked about it. I think you guys mentioned all the points. I mean, I said I really like the fact that Moxon,
Yeah.
Dawson was able to encourage the team to turn on the crazy coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it speaks to leadership.
Great.
It
Spaz it on
speaks
his-
to them banding together.
Great scene too.
Yeah.
Like the ending scene where they're like, get the fuck
I
out of
mean,
here.
all of Dawson's
Yeah.
scenes are fire. Spaz it on his dad. I don't want to live your life.
Yeah.
Yo, that was good.
Yeah, I
Thank you.
don't.
Yo, that was good.
Yeah, that
You
I
practice that shit.
I don't want your life scene is like.
Me and my girl do that all the time.
I remembered that from when I was younger. Like
Word.
it was like so when I rewatched it this week, I was like when he said that I was like, yeah, I remember the I don't want your life being super like dramatic and like it like lasted in my memory.
To me, that's the only thing that kills that movie is you've got some really solid dramatic scenes, and then it's immediately followed by just some very crude type of locker room type of humor, or
Yeah.
whatever, boobies, dick and fart jokes is what the movie is. Yeah, regular.
But I mean, it's also
But I like
High
that. You,
school.
no, I like that.
It's
you
also
pointed
high
out,
school, so it's gotta be
Yeah, because those are monumental like scenes in that movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to you, bro. Yo, this guy every week, yo.
But number 4 for me was Remember the Titans.
That was my number.
That's
3.
my number 3.
Oh shit! All right, so remember the Titans,
So
guys.
guess where I'm remember the Titans.
The reason I had it for number 4, the racism, like we talked about, the racism is a constant theme in the majority of football movies.
Yes.
And that's why when we get to my number one is the one movie I feel like I've seen as a football movie that didn't have racism in it.
Okay.
But
I
but
wonder if we all have the same number one.
no, we don't.
We don't.
But Remember the Titans. It's still a good watch, and I'm still a big fan of Denzel and Wood Harris. So
For sure.
So their acting job,
It's still a great watch,
Like,
even
that's
with
what
the
they-
Disney Sheena coat.
like their acting job, and it carried me through.
yes.
Yeah.
Like even like the whole like this, like I'm a sucker for like those sing along moments. Like, you know what I mean?
know
Like
you
like
wanna leave me.
like a war movie or like or like a sports movie. Like when they have
camaraderie.
like those sing along moments really get me.
Disney
Like,
gonna kill those montages, yo. Like
Yeah.
when they all start,
even like
being
the line
cool.
dancing, the We Are the Titans when they're like
Strong
yeah,
side.
left side, strong
Left
yeah,
side.
yeah. Like all like
That
all
whole
those
montage for the
moments.
next 10 minutes is fucking amazing.
And I'm
Remember
big
Titans is
on
fire.
I'm big on attitude reflects leadership.
Yep.
Like when Wood Harris said that, so
Yeah.
that's what gave it. If the racism scenes would have been a little bit more gritty and realistic and not so glossed over, it probably would have had a way.
Yeah,
higher
because
ranking.
Bert Sears' girlfriend ain't just shaking his hand because he got into a car accident.
That's
like
what-
that's not happening. Not from the way she reacted to first trying to meet him. Like
That's
Yeah.
all. So for me, like I mean, like it.
You want to hang with them?
Like it easily, like the way y'all have it at number 3. I think I deducted it down to 2. I mean down to 4
fair enough.
because of that.
Okay.
And I just like Varsity Blues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like stand
like-
alone.
I like
So
how
that's why I
his
had it
list
at
is
three.
like. This I like this, yo. I like this, yo. This is dope, yo. So, Remember the Titans. Ryan Gosling. We say this
Facts.
all the time amongst friends. One of the worst fucking safeties ever.
Got cooked.
Cooked. Absolutely flambéed, yo. Receivers had him on an island
why
until they made the fucking.
that's why there's
until they
not
made
that
the
many
coach-
white-
yeah, the
Shout out to
coaching change.
Sunshine.
That's why there's not that many white safeties.
Shout out and for Cruz, shout out to Sunshine, Cruz wanted us to shout out Sunshine, That was his favorite athlete in the movie.
I just think it's cool, like to turn away stereotypes.
Word.
So I like that. Like even like people thinking that he was soft because he had long hair.
It was from Cali. Yeah.
Like you know what I mean, little things like that. Like I like when things like that are like disproven. Like I'm big on like don't judge a book by its cover type stuff. So you know what I mean. Like just the redeeming quality of that moment to be able to like take a room full of people and have to make them like respect them. I like that.
Sunshine, definitely more of a quarterback than Priest, right? Who was Priest the quarterback? Yeah, he gets hurt. He
Yeah.
snaps his fucking thing. That's when
Yeah.
Sunshine comes in. Sunshine's 6 foot something, can see over the fucking lineman.
But they also don't throw it. They're running like the
They're
running
this
like,
is 60s
team.
they're
style.
running like the wing
This
T
is-
or whatever
yeah.
the fuck.
And
They're
so
the
here's-
wishbone.
He did have an arm.
Let me ask you.
He had a cannon.
Yeah, let me ask you something. You're a college
And that's why when he
football
came to
fan.
practice and they were like, well, we run this. And
Yeah,
then
he
they
could throw that
saw the
shit
arm
on
and
my-
they said,
Yeah.
oh, we could find something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can throw it a mile, but you can't pitch it fucking 2 feet.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, him being from California, I don't know. I'm ignorant as fuck. Do you think he's from what is a California offense?
The West Coast offense.
A West Coast offense.
49ers. Yeah, Bill Walsh. 49ers.
But what
He
like
invented
what
it.
like give me I know enough about football, but give me like
What Joe Montana and them were doing, bro.
so
That's the West Coast offense.
Somebody with an
gunslinging,
arm.
Yes.
3 to 4 wide
Yes.
receivers on the field.
Yes.
So it fucking makes sense, yo.
Yeah.
So that shit's super
But
accurate.
if they would have
yo.
been doing that in that move, if Herman Boone would have switched his offense to that,
they would have, bro. It would have
They'd be
been
beating
40-yard
teams by
bombs.
70.
Yeah, exactly. They had something there, but that's what's up, yo. So yeah, shout out to Sunshine, yo. Shout out to Petey.
yeah,
I think I had Petey as my favorite athlete in the movie.
I would say mine was
Sunshine
probably
would probably
Sunshine
be
too.
Sunshine would probably be second for
That was
me.
probably my favorite.
I thought could have been decent at running back. Too much pressure playing under Boone's offense, yo. They put him at strong safety. That boy had fucking instant fucking turnovers, yo.
Facts.
Yo, man's had a few turnovers on the season, yo, when they switched him, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Petey, yo. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Before we leave that movie, I mean,
Oh, I still
No,
got
he
mine.
still gotta give
Yeah.
his. Yeah.
So it was also my number 3.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's at number 3. I'm not even gonna lie. All of the quotables from Denzel as a coach,
I was just about to drop
and just
that.
the coaches in general in the movie.
The speeches,
The speeches are
the
insane.
Gettysburg speech.
For reference, when my girls are down at halftime in a game of basketball,
shit.
I channel my inner Herman Boone. Well, Denzel doing Herman Boone to give speeches.
I think that
That's ill.
that whole like that I'm the same mean cuss with everyone.
Yep.
Like I love that speech. And I mean, although it's like you put the gloss on it, it's like they don't care about how sensitive the black kid, especially the black kids are. But I like that he was like, I like that he was calling him out, like, yo, don't coddle the black kids.
Yeah.
If you're being okay with the white kid, like you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, the world's gonna be tough on them all. Like I do like that speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
The real life Herman Boone was like 10 times more of an asshole though than what Denzel represented
portrayed,
on screen.
yeah.
He definitely,
So
from what
they
the
said.
real
Disney.
version of him, yeah, he definitely had to dial it back. Like nobody really fucked with him. Like even like the school staff, like he was just a tough dude, yo. Just tough, rough around the edges. Didn't take no shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess
All right,
go with
it's
you
me,
and then
yeah.
come back.
So my number 2,
This is where it's go ahead.
Friday Night Lights.
That's
That's
my
mine.
number 2. See?
Friday Night
I
Lights.
want to know what his number. I feel like his number 1 is gonna be some bullshit. Like he gonna pick some shit where it's
And
like,
ours is definitely the same now.
ours is definitely the
So
same.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night
The
Lights.
classic. You want to win, put Booby in. Like,
I love the struggle.
Yeah.
Of Booby Miles, to watch him wrestle with him being limited to football.
yep.
And
Oh, man.
like the bravado going into the car after trying to hold it together around everybody, going in the car, breaking
Yo,
out,
what we
crying.
gonna do?
Like all I could do was play football.
Yeah,
like,
man.
And I mean, shout out to shout out to the father. I think it's the father in Blindside, because he's a whole different father.
Are we
in
talking about
Friday
Billing?
Night
Are we talking about
Lights.
Billingsley's dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drunk
Yeah.
abuser.
He's crazy
Yeah.
in Friday Night Lights.
I had Billingsley as my favorite player in the movie because it's like you could tell he's good, but it's just like again the added pressure
From
of
a standpoint of
you know what I'm
acting
saying.
chops. Watching that guy
but then
in
he has
the
a hero
same-
moment at the end, and that moment is fucking dope. You know,
Watching that
yeah.
guy in 2 football movies be so very different.
Different
it's just like
characters,
it's great to see the
Yeah.
range of the acting.
Yeah, I forgot he was the dad in Blindside. Jesus. Yeah.
No.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
bro, yo, Friday Night Lights. I just
What's
remember that.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, Billy Bob
He's the
Thornton's
coach.
the coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another one constant that I think we had a conversation fucking a couple months ago just about football movies or sports movies in general. The coach is almost always played by a fucking dope actor. Even
Yeah.
in Sunset Park, yo, she's a good fucking comedic actor. But
I think it makes sense because they do. If you look at it, they've been doing the majority of the speaking.
Yeah, it's
They
like
have to be able to
they
carry
get
those
the
monologues.
illest actors, yo.
Yeah.
They have to be
like-
able to carry those
Yeah, they gotta be able to
monologues.
carry
You
the
look at
brunt
of
like,
the
movie.
Your Coach Carters, your
Yep.
you know what I mean?
Yo,
Like just
Billy
different
Bob
sports
sitting at the dinner table with the racist white town elites, yo, and they're fucking talking about, yeah, that black boy can fucking run, yo. Oh, man.
Yo,
He's strong as an ox.
No, she said, yo, run him on defense. She said, that nigga ain't gonna break.
Yeah,
That
he
was
ain't gonna break,
crazy.
yo.
That big nigga ain't gonna break. I was like, ma'am, relax.
Definitely
Bar,
insane.
bar for bar,
I haven't
yeah.
watched it in a while.
Yo, that's a fact,
Nah,
yo.
I watched it earlier.
Yeah, yo.
Like, you know,
I watched that
like,
shit in a
nah,
while.
I've been on it. Like,
You
you
been-
know what I mean?
nah,
Like,
facts.
trust me, all the movies in my 5, only one I didn't watch is nope. My 4 and 5 are the ones I didn't watch. So I
Okay.
didn't watch Blindside and I didn't watch Remember the Titans.
Okay. I just remember, like, at the time that it came out, I mean, we're fucking still in high school.
Yep.
So we're literally going. I'm in West Side. You're in fucking Commerce. Yeah, we're literally going through. Like West Side was okay. Commerce was winning a few games at that point, right? Like 05, 06. Yeah, y'all
Nah,
winning
that
shit,
was
right?
when we was like.
Y'all was
when-
dog shit.
Yeah,
I
that's
was-
when he was gone. He's
Yeah,
old.
you.
I was about to say,
was
we were
04.
winning when I was there.
He was-
I
yeah.
graduated 03.
03.
We were
yeah.
winning when I was there.
Okay. So yeah,
Y'all
Commerce
were
was
ass.
We were ass.
Okay, yeah.
Good players, but we were
No,
ass.
Word, yeah.
rebuilding year.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
NBA
Yeah,
team.
and West Side was
Go
decent,
peaks
but
and
like
valleys.
going to
And then
to
Commerce
games.
got good again after we graduated
Like I said,
with Dave
peaks
on.
and valleys. Like,
Facts. But yeah, going to games every Friday.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
they
what
were
I'm
still
saying?
lit.
Seeing
Even
all the
before all the losses, we were lit.
The day-to-day
Popularity
politics
is
and
still
all
high.
that shit, yo. Like we referenced this in Varsity Blues being similar, but this is all drama. There is comedy, but it's not slapstick
Right.
funny.
No.
But yeah, I just remember, I remember seeing the kids in my school fucking idolize this movie, yo. Predominantly white fucking institution that is, or that at least was West Springfield High School at the time, yo. I'm pretty sure it's more
Safe to-
culturally diverse.
I mean,
now.
yes, but I'm sure we can still
I was
say
one of
predominantly.
I was one
is.
of like 6 black kids in the school. It's all good.
it's more
There's
than
definitely
6
more now.
For sure. Yeah.
Definitely
for sure.
more now.
Black people got money now. Anyway.
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights, people. Yeah, I mean, yo,
When he teases,
it's
rest in peace. Dude passed away, right?
Who?
That used to be Jed Jackson.
oh, yeah. Cause he was probably my second favorite athlete. Cause he came in, they didn't think he was gonna be shit, yo.
Wait,
Cause
who?
That used to be Jed
I
Jackson.
forget his name.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, Jed Jackson.
yeah,
RIP,
yeah.
Famous Jed Jackson.
Like that moment when he teased them about the white Adidas.
Yeah.
And he had on the black
Black
Nikes,
Nikes.
and then he
Yeah.
Sharpies them in.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
This movie started to really show like the obsession with wanting to prove yourself.
Which
Yeah.
is great for a story. I mean, it's about football, of course, but it's also a story about the years in your life where that's most important, at least in my opinion. Because I would hope that you don't spend your adult years seeking acceptance at the clip that you do in high school.
How many
No, you
times
do
they're
not.
told
Well,
in
hope.
the town?
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Yeah.
There are adults that exhibit those qualities that we're like, wow, you still behave
you peaked in high
that
school.
way where you give a lot of a shit about what people think at this age.
All the times in the movie that they're told by like just the older people in town, like, yo, this is the
This
time.
is your
This
life.
is your life.
I mean,
yo.
yeah,
This
the
is
whole
your
town
time.
shuts down
Yeah.
to watch
It's a
football.
little insane.
This is your time.
That's
to,
how
Shout
it-
out,
yeah,
shout
this
out
is your
to them
time to
getting
win.
the
yo, yeah.
Astrodome.
That's how it
For
really
the-
is down there, though.
Yeah,
I get it, but damn. Like,
And
come on.
that Carter's team was insane. There's a 30 for 30 on it
But
right now.
act like you have a chance to do something else with the other large portion of your life.
which
like-
is what that generation, like that class of players, I think was like
Wrestling
was
with?
was wrestling with and kind of transitioning into. Yo, it's just like Mike was the main player that was like, yo, I don't know if I want to do this for the rest of my life type shit. They even the fucking
Yeah.
scouts were questioning him, yo. Like, and the scout asked him some real shit, yo. Do you love football? He's like, yeah, I love football, but it's like, no, you're being told to love football.
Football, yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, yeah.
Like, and the thing is like, yo, I'm not. Wish I was on the writing team for that scene, because I think it would have been like really cool to be like, yo, I love football, but I don't live football. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like for a one-liner, because it's like, yeah, like we all love whatever sport we are big fans of. You know what I mean? Like
Mike Winchell definitely got some PTSD. There's something going on. I mean, his mom clearly probably has substance abuse, but like obviously loves her son. But like, where's Pops either left or is dead. We don't know. Mike's probably had to be the man of the house at a young age. Like, you know what I mean? Movies, the movie, all the family dynamics, bro.
Booby spazzing on the doctor.
Oh,
underrated scene.
Yeah.
Like like who sent you? Who paid you? Like they said
was it Carter?
Good.
Yeah, was it Carter?
Was it Carter?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which is wild because like, bro, I could see if we're just living by the movies, the rules of that movie's universe, maybe some shit like that has probably happened in the past for them.
I mean, so that Carter, the 30 for
true.
the Carter 30 for 30, they were out here doing wild shit
Two
to
things
make
could be
that
true.
team like eligible.
Eligible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that they wouldn't. Like, I don't think it was beneath them to pay someone off to say that. But you also went out of the way because you were trying to cheat the system yourself.
Yeah, because what did they go?
you
A couple towns over, right?
You knew it was bad.
Yeah.
You knew your leg felt funny. So you didn't want the news to be able to leak before you told the story your way.
Yeah.
So it's like you was already on some BS. I hate to say it, like you and your uncle's already trying to get the most out of it, and it's like that's why you went back too soon. That's why you hurt yourself, re-injured instantly. Like, you know what I mean? It just wasn't supposed to. Like, it wasn't for you, unfortunately.
I wish we got to see some of Chavez's family, the safety
He was my favorite player on the team.
He was gonna be my second, like bro.
They said he went to Harvard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the movie,
I read that thing.
Yeah. And then when you hear his conversations, he speaks like, not trying to be funny, but like the most like proper. You can tell like you can tell he was probably obviously a good student, right. You know what I mean? But Chavez's character is fucking fire too. I mean, and he's been in a bunch of dope movies, like Jay Hernandez, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You got anything else on Friday Night Lights? It's just a
confirmed fire from all three.
Just across the board, yeah. Like I might just watch that shit tonight before bed.
It was good.
Yeah.
And now we go to KJ's number one.
Okay.
I mean, because it was all of our number twos. It was all of our number twos. So now it just makes sense.
I swear to fucking God, if it's
what?
Good. Say
it can't be what ours is. So go.
It's Little Giants.
Oh, all right. I like that. That's cute.
I was like, you said it was on your list. Where is it?
I forgot.
There it is.
You know what I'm
Little
saying?
Giants is number one.
Word, yo. Yo, we made Dots proud, yo, finally on this pod, yo.
Somehow, Little Giants managed to have black people in it and not be racist as a football movie. It's a tall feat.
Yo,
honestly, you're correct, because they made Buddy not even be able to catch the ball.
And our number one...
They didn't make the running back.
They had to use Stickum. They had to use Stickum on his hands.
Yes. Tall feet. And his voice is hilarious.
You sure our number one is the same?
It has to be now.
His voice is
because I fucked up my number 5. You made a pivot, so I felt I had to make a pivot. You want to know what my number 5 was? Can I say what my number 5 was supposed to be? The fucking Replacements. That's not your number one, right?
That was gonna
so
be
our number one
sleepers.
is the same.
Yeah,
that was gonna be one of your sleepers.
Yeah.
I think it could have been our number 5. It could have been a number 4 because that's another one, that's a very realistic thing that could happen. Strikes happen in sports. We've seen it in baseball. We've seen it in basketball. I think at least once or twice, right? I think maybe twice for both.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
NHL's, there's been lockouts.
NHL lockout, yep, same thing, yep. So, but yeah, if we get a quick sleepers, we fucking love the Replacements.
Little Giants, man.
Yeah, Little
Giants.
That's
fire that was your number one.
Nah, I like that.
That was my number one. I just I mean,
it's a very fundamental fucking.
It's a
sports movie,
and it's just a fun, wholesome
movie
about football and kids.
To watch it now, like I mean, like I watched. I'll be honest with you, man. Like run to him, like having a little guy run to his dad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, that's super cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was so, like, because the thing is, his character, that was Johnny, his character didn't have a lot of lines.
No.
But
it was emotional. It was emotionality, yeah.
Like, they kept showing him being let down. But they didn't talk about him being let down so much. So it was like, there's parts in this movie where it's like, there's things that weren't said or done on the show that actually happened because it's like Rick Moranis sees his dad in the distance and then switches the call, which means he was tapped in and knew what was going on with him, even though he didn't. Like, which is important to me when I, like, you know, like, you're a coach, you know, as a friend of mine, like, my lady's a coach, like, you know what I mean? Like, for, like, to know how much you guys are invested in those kids' lives.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like it just like it was weighted to watch it that way, and I was just like it was just a really good movie. Like watching you know, coming of age, watching a girl go from I don't like boys
progressive,
to
very
all of
progressive.
a sudden to all, I mean, and I hate to say it, although it hit the mark of not being racist, it was still sexist naturally. Just the girls
can't play
football type stuff, and honestly, like. I was so proud of the fact that it wasn't racist that I almost like ignored the fact of how sexist it was. Like when I was talking to Shay about it, she was like, "Yeah, but they were still sexist," and I was like, "You're right," because you know what I mean. Like she was like, "But naturally," you know what I mean, just on the football tip. But yeah, I mean, like you know, like the kids that are like you don't necessarily get to talk about the cut kids, like you know what I mean. Like there's tryouts, there's kids that make the team, there's kids that don't, and that's it. And then you typical sports movie. The most you're going to talk about is like your bad apple on your team. You're not going to talk about all the cut kids. So the fact that the cut kids got a movie, it was like, you know what I mean? Like that speaks to the whole school of kids that never make the team in the world. That's all. Let's go.
Word.
All valid reasons, man.
Yeah, I like it. That was great.
There's only one movie left.
Let's hear it.
Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
Any Given Sunday.
Honorable mention for me.
Wow. Yeah, the fact I would love before we glaze this movie. Pause.
Honorable mention.
Why wasn't it in your top 5?
I mean, like to me, I don't feel like we were. I don't feel like we were doing. Like you know how when you do like your 5 favorite rappers versus the 5 best.
You have a
like
very specific reason.
No, I just went through my favorites.
Oh, okay.
Like these were like it was a 5 favorite list to me.
Got you.
Like it wasn't 5 best. So I wasn't like rating them versus one another. It was like, why do I like this one the most, and why do I like this one more than the last one, and why do I, you know what I mean? So it just didn't fall in that 5.
Word.
Like you know what I mean? Like cool. Like I mean, like I'm gonna laugh. Think about Willie Beeman. I'm gonna laugh. Think about the vomiting. I'm gonna laugh. Thinking about knowing that I think LL Cool J. I heard the story about LL Cool J was so in character that he actually really hit somebody.
So
they we'll get into it.
Ahead,
so
y'all got this.
another 1999 classic. Another 1999 classic.
Facts.
Fucking amazing year for movies, yo.
Oliver Stone going
Oliver
crazy.
Stone, a perfect example of an Oliver Stone movie. 2.5 to 3 hours long. About 15, 20 amazing actors in the movie. Very dramatic, a lot of quotable scenes. Again, great coach, Al Pacino, all time. Probably, it's really regarded as one of the best, like, coaching, the best actors to play a coach, or one of the best coaches in a movie, like of all time. Like I don't know a coach that I like more. Let's get into a few things. Why the NFL wanted no fucking parts of this movie?
No parts.
Because they were gonna try.
Because originally they were trying to get the rights to the NFL teams to be used. So it wouldn't have been like the Sharks and stuff. It was really going to be like the Dolphins and shit.
Mind you, this is the 90s. This is a important decade in sports because steroids is running rampant. They thought it was just baseball. It ain't just fucking baseball, which leads us to why the NFL didn't want any parts of it. It's because it's gritty. They wanted to show a gritty side of professional football, American football. I mean, you don't necessarily see steroid usage like that, but they're definitely using all the crazy painkillers, over usage of painkillers for star athletes.
Oh, yeah, because you got Shark,
who
has like 50 million concussions.
Concussions, yo. Dude is literally one step away from... fuck that. He's probably got CTE.
No, he definitely has CTE.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Him... One of the DNs, the dude, don't know this dude's name, always pops up as like a bad guy and everything. The guy with the fucking war paint looked like one of the Bash brothers, yo. With the alligator in the fucking shower and shit. He's definitely got CTE. Oh my God, the cast, bro. Jamie, LL, Terrell Owens is in it. He doesn't have any speaking parts, but it's T.O. and there's another fucking wide receiver. I want to say it's Chris Carter.
It might have been.
Yeah,
I think it was.
It could have been Chris Carter towards the end, yo. Yeah. But yeah, T.O. You definitely see him celebrating at one point. Was it Randy Moss is in it? That's who it is. It's T.O. and Randy Moss, yo. That's fly. Bill Bellamy as their star wide receiver, which is crazy because you got T.O. and fucking whatever. Our guy Dwayne Martin pops up as Willie Beeman's. Haircut was on point though. Dwayne Martin pops up as the agent. Oh my God, Jim Brown as the fucking. Is he the coordinator or
He's
the
one
coach?
Of the coordinators.
He's one of the coordinators. Yeah, definitely on the defensive end. Who's the two medical guys, the two doctors?
I forget who's playing them, but yeah.
It's not Aaron Eckert. No, it's a guy that looks like Aaron Eckert. Yeah.
They're fucking.
And
is it Aaron? It might be Aaron.
Keep talking, but it
might be Aaron
it's what's
Eckert.
his name from Casino? Fucking. Oh my God, James Woods.
Yes.
Trump.
Yeah. James Woods. James Woods being a sleazy doctor who gives zero shits about his players.
Yo, love that fucking fight between him and Pacino. Like, oh, look at you, all that fucking, you don't really care about them. I care about them. I'm trying to get them their money. Like, no one gives a fuck. What does he say? Oh, no one blitzes like the shark, yo. How do you think I got him out? How do you think he's able to do that? I'm the guy fucking pulling the strings, yo. I'm the guy you should be fucking loving for these victories and shit, yo.
Facts.
Like, yo, love that scene. The game of inches, pause. Like, that's the speech. That's the speech, yo. How many fucking highlight tapes has that speech found its way on? Damn near every fucking. It's always put to a hip hop beat or put to fucking the.
It's a classic speech.
Yeah, always, yo. But yeah, that is a fire speech. I love seeing. Maybe because I'm a degenerate.
Dennis Quaid is an old aging quarterback. Cap Rooney, dog.
Cap Rooney, bro. Cap Rooney, like the Peyton Manning of this movie, pretty much. The gunslinging play caller.
Or Aaron Rodgers to Jordan Love, if we want to bring it there.
Yeah. I like Peyton
Lamar.
Manning. Yeah. True. Very true. But I might be a degenerate in real life, so I tend to like movies that show degeneracy. So everything about this movie, it's violent. Like, it's fucking grungy. It's visceral.
Yeah, no, it's very visceral. It's very fast. The movie's going 100 miles per hour.
100 miles every fucking scene,
slow down.
Because even in the beginning when, it opens up with Dennis Quaid fucking getting hurt.
Yep.
Like, fucked up. Horrible hit, yo. Like, the hits in this movie, the hit that Willie Beeman takes at the end is fucking nuts. Like, we've seen that in real life, and it's like, yo, dudes sometimes don't get up from that shit. Whatever, it's a movie. Front flip to a fucking spin. Hey, whatever. But yeah, Dennis Quaid gets absolutely murdered, yo. Looking like Kirk Cousins out there this weekend. Shout out to that Steelers defense. We're coming week 9 or some shit like that. So, yeah, Lamar's gonna have a long day. TJ loves Lamar Jackson, yo.
It has it in his personal.
He always
circled.
Always. Oh my God. Always with the warm embrace. Always brings him in for a nice TJ Watt hug, yo. That's my stepson. But anyway, seeing Pacino go from basically being, he's probably gonna, let's call it what it is. He's probably he's probably gonna retire after this year. Like the way it's looking.
Yes.
Like the way the season just starts, yo. And he's got that shitty half-ass speech in the beginning. And then throughout the course of the movie, the speeches just get better and better, yo. And then he gives us the fucking.
Because he's revitalized by the young.
I'm gambling again.
Yeah, wrong Pacino movie, but
yeah. So yeah, just seeing that arc, yo, he gets revitalized, yo. Like seeing the second chance of everybody. Cap Rooney gets a second chance, yo, to be the fucking hero.
Yep.
That speech with his wife. Fuck that bitch. Divorce.
Oh.
Yeah, nah, yo, that whole fucking, he's trying to, man's just trying to retire. This is another beautiful thing. How early he is on the, we got money, like we're set, the kids are good. Like, I'm thinking about retiring. I could be an analyst. He's saying all these other dope things that players really look forward to being now. Not so much then.
Not then, yeah.
Not so much then. The analysts and shit that we had then were guys that literally just didn't make it. Not like now where we've got guys that have won fucking championships being commentators and shit like that. Shout out to Tom Brady doing his first fucking game ever. But
game 1, man.
Game 1.
Give him a chance.
It's game 1, right? It's game 1, everybody. So yeah. Loved it. Talk about the controversy. Or well, not a controversy, but just
from well-documented plenty of interviews out there on the internet about it, and Oliver Stone talking about it himself on like DVD commentaries and whatnot.
Shout out to directors doing some shit for the art.
Yeah, director's cuts. He definitely antagonized the LL Cool J and Jamie Foxx to actually make them fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was very real.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what was said directly, but I reference Baby Boy a lot. John Singleton had Omar Gooding and Ving Rhames walking with Crips on set just to get the vibes. But had these Crips antagonize Omar and Ving Rhames to say that the other was talking shit about the other.
Yeah.
So that started a beef on set, and they ended up actually physically like wrestling at one point. Like, cuz you gonna, you know what I mean? You gonna let cuz say that, like one of those moments. So Oliver Stone did something very, very similar to that, And yeah, a real fist fight.
It adds to the movie.
It definitely, because bro, literally from jump, from first snap with Willie Beeman, bro, do you even know the fucking playbook? And they just going back and forth. Oh, y'all, he stopped me from getting my money. That's another thing I like about the shit. Shark needing another sack to get his $1 million bonus.
Yep.
This dude needing 2 touchdowns to get his $1 million bonus and shit. And it's just like, our dudes playing for the team, or are they playing for themselves? You know what I'm saying? I love that Willie Beeman speech.
Professional sports, so that's gonna happen.
Yeah, they said it about Melo.
When you watch all these sports podcasts now, like you hear them talking about that feeling. Like, Club 520. Like, T talked about just like the inner workings of the brain when you're like trying to have a certain type of season. I've heard other podcasts. I can't remember specifically which one I'm thinking about, but they were talking about how people were like scared to shoot threes or like game winners or something like that.
Gilbert's talked about that a lot.
Yeah, okay,
Gilbert talks about that shit all the time.
Because like you'll know the stat sheet and you'll be like, if I take this random shot, like this buzzer beater at the half, like it's like, that's gonna mess up my
percentage. And then it's gonna bring my money down.
Contract
Gilbert and Rashad and them talk about that shit all the time.
Like, I knew there were incentives and milestones baked into and clauses baked into contracts. I didn't know.
Yeah, like shooting.
That's
shooting percentages.
That's crazy.
Like if you're
what
above,
the fuck was Kobe's clause?
Like if you're above a 35% 3-point shooter, you get X amount of millions. If you're under,
so instead of potentially shooting this game winner and missing,
exactly. And did you? And
that's insane,
bro. Like, did you hear them break down Zion's weight clause for his contract?
I knew there was a weight clause in there. I didn't know. I don't know the breakdown.
Like it goes down to his BMI and everything.
Jesus.
Well, Miami and the Lakers did similar shit with Shaq too.
Yeah.
I definitely heard about that. Yeah, because that was the problem. They thought he was getting lazy and shit. Yeah. Right. Wow.
Professional sports, crazy game.
It's a business.
How the fuck did Daniel Jones get fucking $30 million a year, bro?
He's terrible. Who knows?
What the fuck? And how does Dak, that hasn't proved anything in 9 years, get $200+ million and 200 of it is guaranteed?
Who else are they?
How much of it is guaranteed? 200 million of it is guaranteed.
I know that's the answer.
Who else is there? You know what I mean? Like,
I was banking on him coming to the Steelers next season. Yep. I mean, they just signed CD, so now they're tied for the next 3 to 4 years.
There's 18 games, right? The NFL has 18 games.
Yep.
Right? 18 regular season games.
yeah, no.
If the team doesn't show up from the playoffs, is that category as one player doesn't show up? Is that more about the coach who doesn't prepare the team to play in the playoffs, or So why do I need to get my money?
It's true.
Is that the one?
But if NFL, in an NFL, that shit all falls on the coach anyway.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Coaches and quarterbacks.
You know, unlike my team, 3 coaches, team's history, but
It's, you crown one champion at the end of the year. Right? Only one.
Yep.
If I ball out the entire season, you crown one champion.
No round 2.
So for me, I feel like I put in my number.
You said it.
I put in my number to get the money that I deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the job of the coach and the owner to get the team ready to go over the hump.
True.
If you're not putting the right coaches and
The right players. Yeah.
the right players for
Yeah.
us to get over the hump, I feel like it's more about the Dallas Cowboys is more. I think Jerry Jones don't want his team to know what's up to the finals. I think
He's got the chicken.
Yeah.
for his team to be good enough to get tickets, sales, good
Yeah.
enough to get the fans talking,
Yep.
and not enough responsibility to win out.
The fucking stadium fits the fucking population of a small fucking town, yo. But yeah, listen, yo, football movies, it's that time of year. Listen,
Top five.
whoever your team is, yo, rep your
Smoking
set
on
in
your
the
top
comments, yo. Let us know how fucking right or wrong we are about some of these picks, yo. We didn't really get to sleepers, but put some movies we didn't mention
let's
in
do
there.
just one real quick. We don't even gotta really discuss them. Just I'll go sleeper. We Are Marshall.
We talked about it a little bit, yo. It's probably football adjacent, yo. But Jerry Maguire, yo. Jerry Maguire.
Oh yeah, the replacements again too.
Yeah, replacements.
Radio.
I respect.
Radio was definitely gonna get brought up, yo. But yeah.
It's not on my personal one, but we
real quick. Notice that we all left a certain movie off this list.
Oh yeah, Rudy can get the fuck out of here.
It's hate.
Rudy can get the fuck out of here. Sean
Fuck
Astin.
Rudy. Fuck Notre Dame.
Sean Astin's the man, yo. But
Fuck
you were not
Samwise
Rudy.
Gamgee,
He's
dog.
not Rudy to me. He's Samwise.
Oh my god.
He's not Rudy to me. So I don't give a fuck about Rudy. And if you know anything about that movie,
It was all bullshit.
it's all bullshit.
It's all bullshit.
Ask Joe Montana. He's like, yeah, that motherfucker didn't play a single snap, yo. Like, we literally,
didn't
all that lifting him up at the end, we did that as a joke.
Rudy.
They did that as a joke, yo.
Rudy.
Yeah.
So on
Rudy ended up being a
Rudy.
degenerate gambler
Rudy.
and a scammer.
Rudy.
Crazy,
Rudy.
nasty times, yo.
Yo,
Listen,
mad respect to the scammers.
But
it's
not
been
Notre
a-
Dame football.
It's been a fucking, it's been a
Yo,
great
there's a few-
episode.
It's almost holiday season. There's some things I could use for the low. Shout out to the scammers.
Yeah, where the boosters at? Hit us
Yo,
in the comments.
all day.
Listen,
And
yo,
comment your top football movie.
yeah, football movies. Yo, you know what? Continue telling us how wrong we are, yo. We love that shit. But yo, you got your picks off? You settle with your picks?
I'm good.
Welch, I wish I could say I apologize for wearing Steelers in your House of Ravens, but I don't. I'm not. This has been another episode of Seen and Not Heard. We appreciate y'all viewership. Yo, shout out to y'all getting us to, what are we at, 60-something subscribers?
Yeah, we're turning the corner.
Yeah,
Soon
60-something
come 70.
subscribers. Eyes Wide Shut is at 1,500 views, yo.
Yeah.
10 foils. We out here. We out here. We gonna see y'all next
KJ
week.
wasn't a believer.
Yeah, shout out to the comments. Entertaining stuff.
Yes.
Appreciate you all.
One.
Peace.
What you see is what you get. It's what you get. Then what you see is what you get.